you so much, Deepak, and a very warm welcome again to all of our panelists. Like Deepak said, I really believe that it's the B2B CEOs who are powering so much of the more visible, more frontline B2C businesses. And the way that they are looking at their businesses going forward and making them not just survive this crisis that we have all gotten into, which none of us ever planned for, and I think none of us really imagined would ever happen to us, but actually make their businesses thrive and repurpose and be resilient is what is the underlying theme of this conversation today. Are they looking for new pivots? Are incremental changes going to be enough? And of course, the two biggest topics on everybody's mind, which is financial prudence and management, and managing our talent, our employees, our costs. So what I would start off with is addressing my first question to Mr. Juneja. As one of the largest providers of logistics in the country, he and their organization works with, I think, literally almost every sector and every class and every size of corporate in India. So over to you, Mr. Juneja, to share with us a little bit about how you think that this has impacted our economy across sectors, and what are the kinds of new changes that you're seeing happening.
Good morning, Jyoti. Thank you for the question. Can you hear me loud and clear? Brilliant. All right. So I think, so if we look around, we as DHL are dealing with nearly all the industries in the country, because all of them are in some way or the other connected with logistics. So different industries are reacting in different manners. From large companies to small companies. If you look at infrastructure, infrastructure companies, for example, lift making companies or companies in construction are not doing so well currently. All of us know the automotive story, which was indeed struggling even before in the BC period. And therefore, right now, I think they've come alive, but are operating at 20-30% of their production capacity, depending more on the global demand than on the domestic demand, which is yet to take off. Consumer products, if you leave aside the essential categories, where you see that essential category demand is really shot up, but consumer products outside these essential categories, the demand is low. One category, for instance, IT giants and the Indian IT giants, they were huge on recruitment throughout the year. So you've seen even in the last 30 days, now that we're coming out from the COVID era or recovering, so to say, we're not really out as yet. Their recruitment is very, very low. I mean, there's no recruitment happening really, and therefore material moving through us for recruitment globally has really come down, right? Corporate offices, I mean, a whole lot of us sit in corporate offices. They're busy focusing on people and business continuity. And we were discussing before the call started about marketing initiatives. So I think classic marketing activities are at an all-time low right now, because a lot of it is focused on people, and rightfully so, and business continuity. 2-3 sectors where things are coming back faster, for example, fashion. Now we know that stores globally are not as alive or resilient right now. Therefore, fashion demand has really come down, but they're repurposing their products in that sense, right? So they are reorienting what they make, because a whole new industry of PPE has opened up. And I think if I'm getting my figures right, they say there's an opportunity of about $4 billion for India and about $60 billion globally in the next 3 or 4 years. Power sector seems to be doing okay. Technology, rightfully, is also catching up very quick because the demands are really shooting up. So, but whatever's happening, some industries are low, some industries are high. But a common problem across industries is people, which is what we also are very, very mindful about, right? And more so in factories, people are just not there. And I don't want to talk about how people have gone back homes, but that's the reality today. And factories are struggling with anything between 30 to 45, 50% of people. And therefore, in all this scenario, everybody is trying to rejig their supply chains, their cost lines, their cash flow. So it's a very volatile environment, so to say. And a lot's happening around in the industry from the way we look at it. Right?